all right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early, smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig. Now, this video won't be too long. This is supposed to be a pre-recorded video that I was going to set to premiere. And I made a mistake somewhere along the line here. And so we're going to just cook out. We're going to rock out. You know what I mean? And it ain't going to be too long, though. So smash that like button, ladies and gents. Share this video. We got a lot to talk about. Okay? We're going to keep it very simple. See? One thing I don't want to do is waste a lot of time talking about nonsense. Everybody understands what's going on here, and we're going to stick to the facts and leave all the opinion-based stuff for somebody else. You know what I mean? So let's just stick to that. Let's see what we got in the building so far. We got Mr. Sheldon, LDBC, or nothing in the building. What's happening with it, homie? The Watcher, Resurrected, what it do, Reef? King Strict in the building. Stephen of the Mizak is in the building. Y'all must have forgot Young Mustafa in here. 773 Rick, salute to you. Ty French 600. LDBC and nothing. Daniel Mitchell is in the building. HC Boxing up in here. D-Man Jr. in the building. Let me see here. Jamal Robinson. Acondo, LDBC and nothing. What it do? Christopher Campbell, salute to you. Kevin Dunbar. Let me see here. Original American. We got Pablo Escobar in here. Daniel Chambers. Black Fry. Carolina Slim is in the building. Bentley Cruz. Felix Nunez is in the building. Eugene Williams. All right. Salute to everybody here. Smash that like button. Get the likes all the way up, ladies and gents. Tom French 600 is in the super chat early, coming through showing love, much appreciation. So I appreciate the time you're giving us, General A. Salute to you, homie. I got a lot more coming. I got a lot of Patreon content dropping today, so you gotta be on the lookout on my Patreon, 78 Sports TV Patreon. You know, patreon.com/78 Sports TV. Got some vids dropping today, so y'all be on the lookout for that. What's up, Dinkin Dollars? Heart and Finish Kennel, salute to you. King Daniel McGray, which channel? Condo, LDBC, or nothing. All right, let's get to it. Yeah, y'all feel free to take this picture, you know, and share it all over Twitter, all over Instagram, share it all over your social media, all over Facebook, and let the world know what's really going on. You know what I mean? See why everybody's trying to distract you about pay-per-view numbers and how many pay-per-view numbers Devin Haney sold. What they're trying to distract you from, the fact is that's never been a requirement to get a Tank Davis fight, ever. You understand? That's an excuse they use against black fighters when they don't want to fight them. The same racist propaganda that was used against black fighters by non-black people to diminish guys like Andre Ward and to diminish, you know, the Demetrius Andrades and the Aristotle Lords out of the world, to diminish the Guillermo Rigondeaux. That same propaganda is being used by black people against black people. And I've been trying to tell y'all this for years, which is why I've always been so hard on Floyd Mayweather and them. I've always been hard on the PBC because they have a greater responsibility. But these guys get in a position of power and play the same game that the other people playing, right? Just because you got a black mayor in your city don't mean racism done left your city. Just because you got a black police chief don't mean police brutality from the stop. Some of these people get into position only to do masses bidding worse than massa. That's all it is. So now let's talk about it. Devin Haney sold 150,000 pay-per-view buys his first time out versus Vasyl Lomachenko, which was a success. It was called a success by the people who spent money invested in the event, which was Top Rank. They called it a success. So it don't matter what these weirdos is out here talking about. Devin Haney goes over to the Zone, has a pay-per-view with Regis Prograis, 2 black fighters now. Nobody's doing this. Nobody wants to fight Regis, right? Definitely 2 black fighters on pay-per-view. They can't have that be a success. But instead, Word on the curb, it did over 150,000, between 150 to 250,000. The exact numbers will never be reported because DAZN never releases their pay-per-view numbers. That's a private company. It's not like they got to deal with Spectrum and they got to deal with DirecTV, Dish Network, AT&T. See, that's what Showtime and HBO had to deal with. So it's easy to get those numbers because you just call up the cable companies and say, hey, well, what did this do? Woo-woo. That's how all these guys, these internet bloggers, started getting pay-per-view numbers because those are easy. It's much harder to get the pay-per-view numbers when you're dealing with a private company who is a streaming service. You understand? You can't get in their business. You can't unlock the keys to their safe and just find out what they got. This is why nobody ever knew what Canelo Alvarez pay-per-view numbers were on DAZN. But you knew right away what his numbers was on Showtime and HBO, but you didn't know what his numbers was on DAZN. But magically, they want you to believe that Devin Haney only did 50,000 pay-per-view buys. Now, this is all cap. This is made up to diminish Devin Haney and Regis Prograis, right? At every turn, racism has reared its head. Devin Haney takes on Regis Prograis, a fight that nobody want to fight. Nobody wants to fight Regis. Devin takes him on first time up at 140, okay? They put it on pay-per-view. Risky move, right? But it's testing the star power. They put the fight in the Bay Area, Devin's hometown. They sell out the first 9,000 tickets. They said, wow, okay, well, we already made our money back. Hey, let's pack the house. Let's open up some more areas. So the nosebleed sections, they sold those tickets for cheap, like $60. But those are the only ticket sales Tank Davis, Leonard Ellerbe, and the rest of the sellouts are talking about. Oh, it should have sold out if you're only selling tickets for $60. You see, this is the game they play. So you have people who wasn't even at the fight telling you that the fight wasn't a sellout. The fight wasn't really sold out. Eddie Hearn's lying. Bill Haney's lying. So what about all the people that were there? What about Regis's team who said the fight was sold out? No, it's all cap. It's all lies. Right? So that's the first level of them trying to destroy the credibility of these two black fighters fighting by telling you that the fight itself didn't sell out. Then, when the pay-per-views start rumoring to be successful, right? Now they're telling you that the pay-per-views, people who don't have any access to DAZN's financials, none, are telling you that the fight did 50,000. And people are repeating this, black people, because they know not what they do. You so busy and full of hate in your heart, you won't even realize what it is you're doing. You run around repeating some racist propaganda. Oh, the fight only did 50,000 pay-per-views. That's embarrassing, man. Man, that's embarrassing. Okay, fine. Let's stick with the 50,000. We're going to play y'all game for a minute. If Devin only sold 50,000 with Regis, that would mean he sold 200K, 200,000 pay-per-views total in his last two fights, right? Right? We all can agree to that, right? Now let's look at Ryan Garcia. Did Ryan Garcia sell 200K pay-per-view buys before he was blessed with an opportunity to make $30 million fighting Tank Davis? Did he? Absolutely not. And can't nobody show me one pay-per-view from Ryan Garcia, especially not no 200K. None of you can. What about Hector Luis Garcia? Surely Hector Garcia had to sell 200K. Did he? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, wait a minute now. I'm slipping. What about the legendary Rolly Romero? Did Rolly sell 200K pay-per-view buys? Because, Rolly quick to say people ain't a star and people ugly and people ain't sold nothing. Did Rolly sell any pay-per-views before he got with Tank? Absolutely not. What about the legendary Isaac Cruz? Did he sell any pay-per-views before he was blessed with the opportunity to make life-changing money with Tank Davis? Absolutely not. What about Mario Barrios? What Did he sell any pay-per-views? How did he sell 50,000, 200K? Did he sell any before getting a fight with Tank Davis? Absolutely not. But guess who has to have all this stuff? Guess who have had to have you got to get your numbers up, man. Dev need to get his numbers up. See, the thing is, Dev got to get his numbers up, man. If you want to fight Tank, man, you got to get your numbers up. See, see, I'm gonna tell you something. All you dudes, and this is why I don't rock with you, right? You dudes ain't no better than the overseers on the plantation. You ain't no better than the snitches at your job. Black folks always got to go through leaps and bounds to get what everybody else can get for free, right? We always got to do extra to get the same credit. This is why my pound for pound list look the way it do. This is why I'm hard on Inouye and Lomachenko, because of the way they treat our people. And it's not just them, it's y'all too. A lot of you black dudes are full of so much self-hate that y'all repeat the same racist propaganda. Now, ain't none of these Tank Davis supporters are going to ever do what I just did here. They're not even going to address this. See? They have tricked you into, instead of talking about why Tank Davis is not fighting Devin Haney, now you're talking about how much pay-per-views have Devin Haney sold. You see, you know what? You want to know why you'll never see Mexicans arguing with each other about what they got? They're too busy grinding. They're too busy trying to make it to the next level. They're too busy hustling. But see, black folks, we get $10 in our pocket and we want to argue with the next man about who broke and what you got. And this, because we are consumers, because they know we like to brag, because they know we like to show out, this is the intellectual midget game they play with black people. You see how they just put a Jedi mind trick on you? We're supposed to be talking about Devin Haney and Tank Davis fighting. But instead, they trick you into talking about Devin Haney only selling supposedly 50,000 pay-per-view buys. Meanwhile, nobody else Tank Davis has fought sells pay-per-views. So what are we really talking about? What we're really talking about is this black dude is going to be held to a different standard than all Tank Davis' other opponents. That's what we're talking about. And Negroes are the ones who doing it. That's what we're really talking about. No name in the super chat. Appreciate the support. Says keep doing what you're doing. 100. Much love, fam. But this is what's happening. You see? Smash that like button, ladies and gents. Get the likes all the way up. Now, nobody can refute nothing I'm saying. See what I'm saying? I don't got time to waste debating mumbo jumbo. I don't got no time to waste debating mumbo jumbo. Right? Everybody knows Tank Davis is the A side if he fights Devin Haney. We already know that. Devin Haney knows that. Devin Haney has admitted that. So what are we really talking about? Why are people out here saying Devin Haney, he got to understand, if he want to fight Tank, he can't dictate no terms. He got to do this and he got to do that. First and foremost, they haven't started negotiating, so how can he dictate terms? Second of all, for 5 years, Devin Haney has waited around lightweight trying to fight Tank Davis and Vasyl Lomachenko for 5 years. Finally, Vasyl Lomachenko fights him. Tank Davis is nowhere to be found. All we kept hearing the entire time, Tank Davis, the whole time that Devin Haney wanted to fight Tank Davis, all we kept hearing was that fight ain't ready yet. That fight ain't ready yet. Leonard Ellerbe. Man, look, Devin Haney respected him and his dad, man, but, you know, we not paying them guys no money. You know, we ain't paying. Now we'll pay some Mexicans, sure, but we ain't paying them guys no money. We not doing that. You know, trying to insinuate that Devin Haney asking for too much when they never even negotiated with them. That fight ain't right. That fight needs to be built up. See, the thing is, blah blah blah. Devin Haney becomes undisputed champion at a time when the WBA was forcing their regular champion to face the super champion. Devin being the super champion, he figured, wow, well, maybe now I can make Tank fight me, right? Maybe now if the WBA orders Tank to fight me, then we can negotiate and fight. You know what they told him? Tank Davis's team told the WBA, you can't make us do nothing. We ain't nobody's mandatory. We'll drop your belt if you try to make us fight Devin Haney. That's what happened, I promise you. I'm not making this up. This is the truth.
Champion. Do you see?
I didn't make it out that much.
Yeah, no, I know. Tank is a world champion, and he's nobody's mandatory. Any way you look at it and you say this, Tank ain't nobody's mandatory. We call it all the shots in anything we do. Any and everything we do. All these guys can get in line. Nobody's telling us what to do. We doing things the way we want to do them.
Okay. So you hear Leonard Ellerbe admitting to what the WBA president said that they did to him and behind closed doors. He admitted it on camera. So there you have an on record, Tank Davis's team ducking Devin Haney for undisputed. Okay? And I want to hear nothing about, well, Tank didn't want that purse split. Man, we all know what would have happened. All Tank got to do is say, yeah, Dev, I want to fight. But you ain't getting that purse split, though. I'm the A side. Devin would have agreed. Bottom line is, Tank Davis don't want to fight Devin Haney. And that's fine, right? That's fine. He don't want to fight him. He don't got to fight him. He can do whatever he want to do, like Leonard said. But what you're not going to do is defame Devin Haney and try to diminish him because you too chicken to fight him. Because you too much of a coward to face him, you're going to defame and diminish him while uplifting all these other guys you fighting. Broly Ramiro and these guys that you pulled from up under a truck somewhere. Building these dudes up. Giving these dudes generational wealth. Building these dudes popularity. Same thing Floyd used to do. Same blueprint. Salute to Travis Touchdown in that Super Chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, fam. Much love, much appreciation. He say, preach. Salute to you, homie. Chemical in the Super Chat with the 5-piece. Salute. Says Gervonta, Yellow Blood, Training Wheels, Davis. His whole team, fan base is shook. They are scared of another Terrence Crawford style beating. Well, you know, that's how they do, man. Salute to my brother Joe Townsend, always coming through representing. Salute to you, brother, with the 20-piece chicken nugget. He said, DHP business is LDBC business. Keep cooking these moist haters. General, we'll do. Bay Area. Salute to the brother, Joe Townsend. Yes, sir. So, CJ Robinson, salute. Yeah, I got some Patreon heat coming today. So, this is what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. You understand? This is the real truth of the matter here. While they trying to distract y'all with pay-per-view numbers, they're trying to give you the impression that Devin Haney is trying to act like he's the A-side, when that's not happening. This is a lie. This is a myth that they've created to change the argument because they know Tank Davis don't want to fight Devin Haney. That's all it is to it. The man don't want to fight him. So just say it. Admit you don't want to fight the man. Say, nah, Dev, man, you know, to be honest with you, Devin, man, you know, I ain't trying to fight no slick black fighters right now, bro. You know, I'm fighting for the fight Rayo or Isaac Cruz. And I mean, I'm gonna beat these dudes up, man. That's easy. This is easy pickings for me. You know what I'm saying? So why would I fight you when I can keep getting money fighting these guys? If they're gonna pay me, bro, look, he's like, damn, look, they just gave me like 40, 50 million to fight Weak Ryan, bro. Why would I fight you and mess that up? If Tank talk like that, I would understand. It's still cowardly, but I would understand. You understand? I would understand. But he's not saying that. Instead, he's acting like he this big tough guy, and everybody afraid of him, and this and that, and he knocking everybody out. He's sparring heavyweights, but then he run out here crying about Devin Haney being rehydrating. Oh man, they need to get Snack out of here. But you fought Mario Barrios, and he was way bigger than Devin Haney. You fought him at 140, and he was Snack. More discrimination. More double standards, more hypocrisy. Do you see where I'm going with this, y'all? No matter how you twist it, how you turn it, it's going to be some buck and some dancing by Team Davis. No matter how you twist it, how you turn it, you're going to find some bucks and some dancing. I promise you will. Unpopular Truth from the Super Chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support. He says, they showing they really not confident and Tank beating Haney, making Tank look weak. Bro, they making him look super weak, bro. That's my point. That's what has always irritated me about the way they handle Tank. Yes, they build him to make some money. That's cool. But, bro, it's time now for the man to fight somebody. You got to let this kid fight somebody. You can't keep, listen, they want you to believe, oh, Leonard Ellerbe don't work with Tank. Floyd don't work with Tank. Every time Tank in trouble, who the first one to the rescue? Leonard Ellerbe throwing on his cape and his glasses and start flickering his nostrils. Taking off. You know, he don't need no wings. He got them nostrils. He take off in the air. Here I come to save the day. Tank and Dev was going back and forth like men. They handling business. Here come Leonard, flapping his nostrils. But first of all, calling in favors from all his little connects in the media. See what I'm saying? Calling in favors from all his. I see y'all out there. Shout out to all the Leonard Ellerbe trolls and you know, all the ones that he got connections with in the media. He got all his little connects flipping and acting weird now. They posting weird stuff. See, PBC they got this Amazon deal now. A lot of these dudes want to make sure they finna get into them Amazon Prime fights. So they gotta be, you know what I'm saying? They trying to make sure they can get to them Amazon Prime fights, so they finna start acting a certain type of way. And that's what you do. I mean, that's what you do when you sell out. When you're a sellout, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Felix Nunez in the super chat. What's happening with the homie? Much love, much appreciate you coming through with the 2-piece. He says Tank said he would KO Bud at 147 just a year ago. Yeah, but then what did he do though? See, you can't leave out the best part of that. He said that, then he turned around and said, I'm just playing. Because as soon as Terrence Crawford said, what? He said, man, I'm just playing with you, Bud, man. You know I wouldn't trip. Don't forget that part. Yeah, he said he'll knock out Bud, but he's I'm just playing, bro. I don't want no smoke for real. Remember when they were trying to hype up Tank versus Keith Thurman? Leonard was trying to push that narrative, and Tank put that tweet out, man, they must think I'm Superman or something. Man, Tank ain't, man, come on, bro. This dude is not who they trying to push him out to be. Period. He's just not. Baxiana said, I wonder every day if he snore. I bet it sounds like the Jungle Book. Wow. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. What's up, LB? What it do? Yeah. You said Leonard Ellerbe put out some weird numbers. Yeah, that's all damage control. Because I'm gonna tell you something, bro. The reason why they put out the fake numbers of 50,000 is because they have an agenda. For one, they want to diminish Devin Haney. Okay. For two, they can't have Tank Davis seeing that if he fights another black dude, he can also be successful. They don't want him to think, oh man, you know, Devin and Breaches did good. They did it their way, and they sold pay-per-view. They don't want Tank to believe that. So Tank is a sheep. He just believes in whatever they tell him. So now you got a situation where they done offered Tank Davis $20 million. Okay. Now I know the Tank Davis fans are in a unique position. Now I'm not talking about all y'all because I'm a Tank Davis fan too. So, and obviously I don't feel the way some of these weirdos feel. So like they're in a very unique position because all they have to do is say, Bill capping, Bill lying. I don't believe that. That's fake. That's all they got to do. And if they say that, they never have to be held accountable for nothing. Think about it. Think about it. Look, you walk in the house. You walk in the house and say, hey, babe, Ricky down at the barbershop, yeah, well, he said he seen, he could have swore he seen some dude driving the Cadillac I bought you. He said it was a dude, light-skinned dude with some braids, and he was in the parking lot of the food mart. Oh, no, Ricky a lie. He a lie. Well, okay, well, Ricky, see, he sent me a picture though. See, I got the picture right here. That's fake. That's Photoshop. That's fake. That's fake. Oh, please. I'm not finna fall for that. Ricky done tricking you. That's a Photoshop. Ricky been a liar since 1984. Ricky been lying. I believe he did. He the one who got rid of his grandmama. Talking about she died in her sleep. I think Ricky might have did something to his grandmama. These are Tank fans. They got the luxury of just saying anything is fake. So it don't matter. So, yeah. You got Eddie Hearn. He's involved, right? Eddie Hearn is involved. Eddie Hearn been involved. I don't like Eddie Hearn. Never will like Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn, I believe Eddie Hearn's the devil, born of a jackal. I've been saying that for years. Okay? But that got nothing to do, I repeat, nothing to do with if they really did offer Tank Davis $20 million and they got offers on the table. Tank Davis has to be the one to go explore that situation. Tank Davis has to be the one to go over and say, you know what? Let me see what this is about. Tank Davis, who's supposed to be his own boss, that's out the window. I don't want to hear nothing about these dudes. All these dudes claim they're their own boss. First thing they say is talk to Al. Talk to Al. Call Al. You want to see Deontay Wilder, when he got some business to take care of, he getting on the phone, he getting on planes, he going all over talking to these people himself. But all these other dudes, I'm a boss, I'm a bitch. Man, you got a gold chain. That's it, bro. Somebody gave you a Bentley and gave you a chain, and you ain't no boss. Call Al. You want to talk to me? Call Al. But I'm in your face right now. You the one doing all the talking. I'm in your face. Man, you would call Al because they don't understand the business. So they need you to call Al to work through those fine details. All right? They don't understand no business. S.V. He hot in the super chat. Appreciate the support. He says, the more they duck, the worse it gets for them. Yeah, absolutely. But like I said, what's up, Legend? I am Legend Boxing. Ain't none of them gonna deal with this though. While they can make fun of Devin Haney pay-per-view numbers, they can say all that, but ain't none of them gonna deal with this picture right here. And like I said, take this picture, share it all over your social media. All over. Everybody in the LDBC needs to post this. Post it in your YouTube community. Post it in your Twitter. Post it on your Instagram. Post it everywhere. Because I want to shame these dudes for what they're doing. See what I'm saying? Let me take this banner off so you can get you a good screenshot. There you go. Now you can get you a real good screenshot. You can take that and share that. See what I'm saying? That's what you can do.
And he can get back on the horse.
I know I got in here a little late, but what do you think it's gonna take to get Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis to fight? There's reports that he turned down an offer.
Yeah, I don't know. There seems to be quite a bit of bad blood. That's why I came in and messaged him, just to try and get a little bit of, I'm not really in the circle of butting heads at the moment with all those guys, but there is a huge amount of money for Gervonta Davis for that fight. So I just wanted to let him know. But unfortunately, he didn't want to know about it.
Ryan, also commented on Twitter. He said if that fight won't happen because Gervonta will probably put rehydration clause. Quote, if I'm not misquoting, and Devin and Ryan said, "Well, let's just jump into it. I'll fight you in March."
Yeah,
would that also be a possibility?
Yeah, I would love to fight, Ryan? But I don't think. Look, Ryan and Oscar and all those guys are going to want an easier fight, and that's rolling. So if they can get Rolly, then they're going to go with Rolly. But if they can't, they might fight Devin. But let's be honest, who really wants to fight Devin Haney? You know, I mean, that's why, you know, these sort of numbers of 20 million and stuff like that, if that's not going to dangle a carrot, you know, and everyone tries to put Devin Haney down. You get this bullshit stuff from people like Leonard Ellerbe saying the fight did 50,000 buys. It ain't even worth responding to. But they want to set a narrative to try and dress it up that actually Devin hasn't got any value. He doesn't really, you know, he doesn't sell pay-per-views, he doesn't sell tickets. Then all of a sudden he sells out at Chase Centre and they say, yeah, but tickets were only $60 up the top. Who gives a fuck? Like, you know, you should be embracing fights like that, not trying to put people down and talk yourself out of it. So, disappointing that Gervonta didn't want to talk about the fight.
Did you get any kind of response from Tank? We saw that tweet.
Yeah, there's another message that he chose not to post.
Who's going to leak that, you or?
No, I don't leak DMs. Do you know what I mean? I feel like if you're reaching out to someone like a fighter to have a, you know, private business conversation, you know, there's only two people who leak DMs: Adrian Broner and Tank Davis.
Fight fans kind of, you know, are targeting Gervonta, saying that he doesn't want to fight. What do you make of that reaction?
I'm not sure. Gervonta's a fighter. I think Gervonta believes he can beat everybody, but I've been around long enough to know that when people don't like people, people say shit about people, it makes it a lot harder to make the fight. So obviously Bill, you know, Calvin Ford, is it, the trainer, and, you know, Leonard, and I'm just sitting back watching it going, fuck, I can't see this fight getting made at all.
Was there a $20 million guarantee? We saw, you know, kind of quotes going around.
I believe there was a conversation between Bill and a member of the team, yeah, that I want to make an offer of, you know, probably more than that. But unfortunately, they don't want to have the conversation.
You don't think that you just said, you know, you don't think that fight's going to be made? Do you think it's
Not
just
yet.
because not yet? I personally think I don't think it made this year, maybe next year the latest. But you think it's because you know PBC.
Well, this year we've only got 2 weeks left this year.
oh yeah. Sorry, but
I don't think it'll happen this year either. No, but I think you know they're going to need those fights. But the problem is, I don't know. Boxing's such a mad business where people just listen to people and, like, you know, really, like you saw tonight. I know it's flyweights, but how good is it when, like, you know, Primo Lopez and Gervonta Davis, and he would fight all of them. But someone wants 50 million, and someone wants 20 million, and someone, like, just open up the books and let the fighters have the money. But they don't want to do it like that. They want guarantees that don't exist.
Eddie, what do you think of Jake's?
What's the most realistic opponent for Devin Haney?
I think Ryan Garcia, but I'm not so sure he will fight him next. If he can't get Rolly, I think he will. If not, you might see Devin go up to 147.
All right, so shout out to Kai, the face dealer, in the super chat, showing love, much appreciation. Says salute, General, in the chat, much love, brother. Let's see what we got here. Royal Pillar in the super chat, coming through with the 5-piece. Salute to you. He says, Al better force Lil Tank in fights we want, or Jeff Bezos will pull the plug. If Tank not fighting Shakur, Haney, Martin, T.O., he's done. Well, this is bro, this is, look, man. This scam, this hustle that's being done, I hate to say this, bro. I really feel bad that I'm about to say this, but I'm just telling you, bro. This stuff is messing up boxing, bro. This little scam that they running, going to different networks, going to different people who got a bag, conning them out of their bag, never giving them the fights that we actually want to see, but just milking them and depleting them of all their resources, leaving them with a bad taste in their mouth for boxing. Then they get out of the sport. Then they leave the sport. Then you move on and become a parasite and suck the juice and life out of a new host. It's becoming ridiculous with the PBC, bro. It really is. And I rock with the PBC, man, but, bro, y'all got to stop this stuff with Tank, bro. You got to stop this, man. If the dude is that good, put him in with somebody so we can see how good he is. Maybe he can knock out Devin Haney. Maybe he can knock out Shakur Stevenson and the rest of them. Maybe. But if he does, fine. At least we'll know. We can salute him, and we won't take it to the point where it's so much bad blood where people don't want to give nobody credit. Y'all keep stalling these fights out for decades, man. Years and years and years, stalling these fights out. Then there'd be so much bad blood. Nobody want to give nobody no props and no credit. It's childish. Just make the fight happen, bro. Devin Haney and Tank should never have gotten to the point where people is mad at each other, hating each other, unsubscribing from each other. It should have never got to that point. Neither should the Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence have never gotten to that point. But this is what happened when you're dealing with greedy suit and ties. Teddy Fresh in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, family. Says Edward Hearn talking sense. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. These are facts. These are facts, sir. So yeah, man, that's just what it is, bro. Like I said, I don't want to make this a long, drawn out video. Smash that like button, y'all. I just want to come on here and say my piece about this, and make sure y'all share. Once again, let me take this banner off so y'all get y'all a good screenshot. Take this picture and share this everywhere. You can share the video or you can share the picture, but share it everywhere, right? Because we need answers. I want to know why Leonard Ellerbe is out here talking about Devin Haney needs to get his weight up, he needs to get his numbers up, he needs to do this and do that, but nobody else has to. And I don't want to hear the excuse that Devin Haney's trying to dictate terms. All Devin Haney did was told you he not going back to 135. Why would he? He been down there for 5 years and y'all wouldn't fight the man. Y'all had every excuse in the book. You told him that the fight wasn't ready. You told him they can't make you do nothing. We don't care about belts. Belts don't matter. Y'all said everything y'all could say when Devin was at 135 to avoid him. Now he went to 140. Now y'all crying about, oh, he trying to dictate terms. He got to do whatever we want him to do. Talking about he ain't coming back to 135. Bro, ain't nobody got time for this nonsense. Either you want to fight the man or you don't. Richard said 9 years. Yeah, absolutely. Devin was lightweight for 9 years, but I think he was down there with Tank for 5 years, if I'm not mistaken. And Tank didn't fight him in none of those times. But like I say, it's not just Devin. It's not just Devin. Tank didn't fight none of them dudes at lightweight. He didn't fight Teofimo Lopez. He didn't fight Lomachenko. Right? Now he's not fighting Shakur Stevenson. So it ain't just Devin. But this is the guy who y'all keep making all these excuses for. Let him get away with this stuff. It's the same mess that happened before, bro. When I used to come on here years ago, 10 years ago. I'm like, man, I'd love to see Floyd Mayweather versus Erislandy Delora. Man, I'd love to see Floyd versus this person. Oh, man. Man, Floyd don't owe these dudes no welfare. He don't owe these dudes no charity. Floyd ain't finna fight none of these black dudes, man. Man, these dudes got to get their way up. These dudes don't sell nothing. These dudes don't sell. These dudes ain't making no money for Floyd. Then when Abel Sanchez come out, when Andre Ward want to fight Triple G, and Abel Sanchez say black fighters don't sell, then the whole world get upset. Oh, man, dude racist. Abel Sanchez racist. Bro, hold up. How he racist when he's saying exactly what y'all saying? Y'all saying this. Y'all saying black fighters don't sell. But now, when somebody else said, now it's racism. See how y'all do? Y'all play checkers and not chess. That's the most frustrating part about being on YouTube, is that I play chess. I'm thinking 5, 6, 8 moves ahead, and I'm surrounded by a bunch of dudes who play checkers. And think they know what they're talking about too. But anyway, I'm finna get up out of here though, y'all. I think the homie I Am Trill Will finna go live in a minute. So I'm finna get up out of here. Thank y'all for joining me today. Just a quick live. Smash that like button on the way out. Share this video. Share the post. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LWBC. I'm up out of here. Y'all tune in to the Patreon. Later on today, we're going to be cooking. We're up out of here. Deuces.